Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to my channel. My name's Marissa and today I am doing the first half of my December wrap-up. So of course, first of all, I'm gonna apologize for my hair because it's a hot mess and I don't know what my bangs think they're doing this morning. Anyway, besides the point. So the last couple of months for me have been very, I don't know, a light reading as far as many books as I've been getting through, but I've also been reading a lot of thick, chunky books again. So this month is absolutely no different, regardless of the fact that I set my TBR the same as I did in November and still haven't even started on those books that are on my TBR. So the first book that I ended up finishing was Oathbringer by Brandon Sanderson. This is the third book in the Stormlight archive, and I thought this book was pretty good. A lot of the Stormlight archive books are very just in-depth character profiles and getting to know the characters more, and you know, there's some plot that is going on around it. We're moving the plot forward, albeit very, very slowly, so that is why these books are like 1,200 pages. This one is 1,246 or something like that, so yeah. It's a very big, chunky book. Of course, I can't tell you too much about this book, but because it's the third one in the series. But, you know, needless to say, you're still following the same few characters that you were following in the first book. We do have a lot of points of view. That is one thing that kind of annoys me, because not only do you have your main characters that you're following, but then you also get these glimpses into some of the side characters, some of them that you never even see again so far anyway, and that part is kind of annoying. And I know that it's supposed to give you other pieces and other clues, and it's supposed to be foreshadowing for parts of the plot, but I still don't get it yet, and so far I don't think it's truly 100% necessary. So, you know, it's interesting, but honestly, I'm really enjoying this series, but I really can't see myself rereading it after I've finished it, so I guess we'll see. The next book that I ended up finishing was Royal Assassin by Robin Hobb, and this is book 2 in the Farseer trilogy. So this series is following a young boy whose name is Fitz, and he is the bastard son of one of the princes. He never even got to meet his father, but he ends up being raised by one of his father's big supporters, who he's like the stable master, and so the stable master ends up taking him to the royal palace, where his grandfather, of course the king, takes an interest in him, basically in making him part of his assassin crew. So that is where the king knows that he can keep an eye on him without becoming a threat to his throne. So the first book I thought wasn't very, I felt like we were missing pieces of the story. I felt like it was glossing over some parts and that there wasn't really a big plot line to the book. The second book kind of expands on it. I don't feel like we were missing any pieces this time. I thought that it flowed well. It was a very cohesive story. The only thing that I would have liked to see more of is more of a conclusion to it, I guess. You know, there was some very dramatic things that happened right at the end of the story that, you know, I thought could have been wrapped up a little bit better, but of course there is still a third part to the story, so it kind of started off in wrapping those things up, which is interesting. Basically, at this point in time, I am reading Rhythm of War, which is the fourth book in the Stormlight Archive series, and I hope to have that finished, of course, by the end of December. The other one I am reading is Assassin's Quest. I think it's Assassin's Quest. I don't know, whatever. Anyway, whatever the third book in the Farseer trilogy is, I am reading that book right now. I'm also still reading The Wise Man's Fear by Patrick Rothfuss. That I've been reading since early November, and it's taken me so long because I'm reading it on Kindle, and I'm only reading like a few pages every single night before I go to bed. So at some point, probably when I finish the Stormlight Archive, I'm gonna hopefully make a more dedicated effort to get that done at least, so I can move on to another book on my Kindle, because it's, you know, kind of like I'm really invested in the story and I want to keep reading, but usually I'm so tired at night I'm just like reading 10 pages and then passing out. So yeah. we'll see how that goes. So anyway, let me know down in the comments how your reading month has been going so far. What books have you read? What books have you liked? What books have you not liked? And have you read these 2 books that I just talked about, and did you like them? So anyway, that is all I have for you guys today, and I will see you in my next video. Bye-bye. Thank you so much for watching my video. I upload every Wednesday and Saturday, and I would really love it if you would like, comment, and subscribe my videos. Have a great day.